Hey everyone, Natural27 here with another Dragon's Dogma 2 video. This is part 16, starts with the Riddle of Madness, and finishes up with some map exploration. As always, appreciate you stopping by, and I'll see you in the next one.
This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Come to test your wits. Love is as twin to madness, they say. They are bound fast as night is today. So bring forth your most beloved to me, that I might gauge the depth of your insanity. Come to test your wits. Love is as twin to madness, they say. They are bound fast as night is today. So bring forth your most beloved to me, that I might gauge the depth of your insanity. Is this your most beloved you bring before me? Well, well. Very good. Not half bad. Yet only one you bring? I thought you capable of more. A promise made, a promise kept. And so I shall open for you a chest.
Well, well. Color me surprised. Good to see you, Master.
Really now? You mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the... Arisen we serve here. It strikes me that we have not visited Mel for some time. Shall we stop by and see how its people fare of late? Pray, allow me to show you the way.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
As a matter of fact, one master I served was quite the carefree soul, shunning armor in all its forms.
Now there's a thought.
Where there's a way in, there's a way out. I knew we'd put that cave behind us.
If I were meant to spend my days in darkness, I'd have been born a mole.
Indeed, you are correct.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
One should think we'll be able to counter whatever comes our way.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
This ox cart was beset by assailants it could not shake. And this is the result.
Be on your guard, lest we meet a similar fate.
We must remain vigilant.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
There must be some way to make it over there. But how to go about it? If we had a harpy snare smoke beacon, we could summon a harpy here.
'Tis hard to find my footing in this darkness.
Prepare for battle! This is a powerful weapon. A single bolt loosed from it would carry tremendous weight.
It's not how you use this, but when that counts. I imagined would be most beneficial in combat.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. I'll make them pay for that in gold as well as blood. Over here!
Seems we have a great
Reckless opponents make for easy prey.
I am well aware. Knock its feet out from under it and strike edge with yours.
I've not stepped my way.
Battle! Watch out! Tis weak to lightning strike.
Let's test that theory, shall we?
The way forward is unclear. How are we to proceed?
We'll need to work together if we're to see this done. Shall I assist?
I shall see it done. Might I be of assistance?
Caught you! You'll be all right now.
distance is too great.
We'll need to work together if we're to see this done. Shall I assist?
Arisen, we ought to heal ourselves while we've the chance.
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
By your leave.
Prepare yourself!
Dare I say it, we trounced our foe well and true.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
You ought not to go charging off alone.
Don't be such a worrywart. I know what I'm doing.
We're unlikely to find any warm hearths down here.
What I wouldn't give for a map. Particularly one that could tell us where all the treasure lies.
By your leave.
This battle is ours!
Rather large for spiders.
I wouldn't eat spider meat were I half starved.
Mayhap you'll think this a trifle, but now that I think on it, none in our party are healers.
Mayhap you could dismiss a pawn, not me naturally, and hire a mage in their place. uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
Skeleton! There!
There glitters the holy light above all else.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Any beast will grow into a corner.
Shall I give it its comeuppance?
It is our first time here. Be vigilant. We do not yet know what to expect.
Have no fear. Whatever comes, 'tis surely no worse than aught we've faced before.
An obstacle blocks our way. Perhaps we might remove it by force.
I can attack at a moment's notice, Master. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance. Seems I've drawn the short straw. Of course, I wouldn't dream of complaining about it. Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost. I'll get that for you. Supply of curatives. We'll be needing them if we've no mage.
Moving on from this discussion. This foe is our strength. I recommend a swift retreat.
I'm not sure what to tell you.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Wait here. I'll rush the enemy to give you an opening.
Charging in with reckless abandon is more likely to end in your injury than that of our foes.
True. And greenwarish doesn't come cheap.
Mayhap you'll think this a trifle, but... Curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
Now there's a thought. In truth, I'm unready to part from this place. Might I not be allowed to explore it further?
A covetous nature is like to invite all manner of misfortunes. A heavy pack, not least among them.
I'll be needing a tall mug of ale to recover from that blow. Oh, well aimed. Right where it ends.
I believe your code is more light. We ought to extinguish our lanterns. Lest the sun...
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow us. The undead have risen to face us! A flawless execution.
Indeed. It was enough to make one pity our foe.
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go, then.
Ready to forge on?
We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
My baby.
I will finish this, here and now!
I'll make them pay for that.
We've an opening. Focus your attacks.
A moment of victory
Lord save our best will do. We must rally! Panic will only play to the enemy's advantage!
Very well. I tell you. Thank you, Arisen. This foe's embrace is best avoided. Keep your distance lest it take hold of you.
What a repellent creature! It is as though it feeds off of life itself.
Careful now.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
ferrystone in hand, we can travel wheresoever we please.
It's not an item to be squandered. I'll pick that up. We might have need of it.
There's a cave in the vicinity that you've yet to explore. I can take us there, using knowledge I gained beyond the walking bones!
These fiends are only defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
Send help!
By your command, Arisen.
And I take the rest. And I take the rest.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Wouldn't say no to a bit of excitement.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
Go on, have a look. I'd begun to wonder if you'd cast me off for good.
Oh, what does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek. Not like a curative to fill one with vim.
I'm always doing better jobs than all of us. I can't.
Wonder if it's too early for dinner.
I feel a bit out.
You shan't hear me complain about an early repose.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
I'll make a living if I get myself injured.
Fancy a look at my wares? Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tail bite.
If our
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
It strikes me that we have not visited Melv for some time. Shall we stop by and see how its people fare of late? Follow me.
Upon my life, I will see this
we have reached our destination.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
I have a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map.
E'er since the reign of Rothaeus, the founder of Vermund, the village of Melv has played an indispensable role in the defense of our kingdom against the dragon. Yet twice now has the dragon set upon this village, inflicting numerous casualties before being allowed to flee. The fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika. You have failed in your duty as acting chief.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its completion. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom, with Melv offering aid only where needed? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight. How can you say that the fault is ours to bear?
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken falsely? If so, then Melv's problems run far deeper than I had thought. 'Tis not indolence that has taken root here, but treason. The village entire will answer for this.
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray, let us...
Save your honeyed words, traitor! I must inform the Queen Regent of this development. Just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
You came to see me? Forgive me, I've much to ponder. Still, how would you like to stay the night? I've yet to repay you for aught you've done for me. A small show of hospitality is surely the least I can do. 'Twas by your godly efforts that Melv escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them would have been the end of me. You have my earnest gratitude, friend. I wanted to tell you that, if naught else. Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't manage it without a good night's sleep.
All this quiet makes me come more anxious.
All I need my help, I suppose. Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a traitor to the kingdom. All who seek to abet her will be tried in turn. Bring her before me at once.
Ulrika is gone.
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can confirm it. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to heart, Overseer. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village, for our sake.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone? That the rest of the villagers harbor no rebellious intent?
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, the absence of a leader will sow naught but chaos. For the time being, your village will be in our hands. If 'tis as you say, I do not expect there will be any objections.
Ah, there you are. There's aught I would ask of you. It concerns Ulrika. You've heard she fled the village, aye? Though that is the case, she would never truly abandon it. She left the village that she might fulfill her charge, protecting Vermont against the dragon. As for where she went, I do not know. 'Twould be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I draw the eyes of the Overseer's troops. However, should you happen to find her, would you tell me where she is hiding? I can only pray that she does not fall into the Queen Regent's clutches.
Always a pleasure.
Giving me an achy back.
What should I get up to today? I'm in no mood for talk.
I shan't let circumstance dictate my prices.
I've naught to say to you.
can't stand the sight of you. Go away.
You a traveller? Well, I'll not pry, but I can tell you've a strong arm. I used to be a sellsword, see? Time was, I spent every waking moment perfecting my skills. If you're anything like me, once you've reached the pinnacle of your vocation, you'll want to seek out a maester. They'll be able to teach you a skill of incomparable power, if properly persuaded, that is.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
My peace of mind depends upon your kindness, friend. Pray inform me if you find Ulrika. I can only hope she remains safe, and that the Queen Regent's web of lies ensnares her no further.
Make yourself scarce now.
I've quite...
This ox cart's bound for... I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
To ask aught of me, are you?
Not sure.